might have dropped frames there. I don't suppose it's a lot. Game is bully. So how you doing, Garasas? Hey ho, what are you doing here? Why aren't you playing Momodora? So hopefully everything's fine. Everyone is fine on this Saturday. It's just great that we start with 0 drone parts, right? Like, starting resources for ships, it's just kind of something that's a little bit random, like even, I don't know. Whatever. Guess we can't do anything about that. You're gone for the week and now you're rusty. I probably should have... yeah. Should have dodged iron. You need the power source delivered for your big PC. Nice. This is just absolutely perfect. I should have used Artemis to take their piloting out probably, but then, I mean, the whole missile even missed, so like, if my Artemis would have missed, they would have gotten away anyway. Like, I don't know. Restart. Yeah, we made 0 scrap, we took 1 damage. Pretty good start, right? Take this missile out. Please surrender with 6 missiles. No? Okay. Oh yeah, this ship tends to run out of missiles. For some reason. And you don't have like a mini beam and a dual laser to go with it. I was actually watching one of my videos yesterday. Or today even. Like, there was this one stealth A run where I picked up a Hermes missile, which was actually not even that great of a weapon, but on that run, I actually picked up a Hermes missile. And I was using that in Sector 1, and I was beating the flagship with that setup, like literally. Just mini beam, dual laser, and Hermes missile. That's all I had the entire run, and it just somehow I beat the flagship. It's a pretty good story, right? Good player right here. Sometimes. Or maybe that was just extremely lucky, I don't know, like, didn't seem super lucky. But, yeah. Still say OP, basically. Oh, come on, not the shields hacked. We need to protect the Artemis missile, so we can actually take out most of their offense. Okay. Okay, that's never gonna come back up, but the shield hack plus the beam drone, that's just pretty painful. I also target my oxygen again. Oh well. Could upgrade my shields right now, which is probably a wise decision. Although Let's check out if there's a store. Like, on the ship you definitely want to buy other weapons, so you want to maybe save those 50 scrap to not get shields, but to get weapons instead. Because, like, you really have to. Let's get the shields though to get more defense. Your money or your life, that's cool. So now we can't take damage. And if we do enough damage to them, which is probably going to be after 2 missiles, then they will surrender. Well, it's going to be 3 missiles because we missed. Let them live. Ion Blast Mark II. Well, that's not really a top tier weapon. But at least it's not a missile, right? Hey, Goblin Juggler. Juggling the goblins. We investigate. Got my free NG. I think yesterday I got pretty unlucky there. Although the only time where I did get the NG is when I didn't need it anymore. Like when I was already like super far ahead, I got an NG for free. Like I already had an NG. This could be double rewards. But I'm gonna take the bribe because this weapon setup is not entirely safe. And then with the Zoldan Shield, it's just gonna eat a lot of missiles, you know? It's not a super clean fight, so like, yeah, potentially double reward, but potentially also just completely losing the entire run. But in me investigate. Goblin Juggler is a pleb. Speak. Fuck. Nah, we don't really need drone parts. Rebel controlled or Uncharted Nebula. I mean, auto ships aren't super great for us, are they? But then again, there might be stores here and not in the Nebula. Although this could also be a Nebula. Who knows? Always posy vibes, never posy vibes. Demand the surrender of their goodies. Nothing wrong with pausing, to be honest. Not the weapons. They're still getting away though, that's a problem. Or one of my problems. Got so many problems, but no weapons. Oh, that was like super close. I don't know if I've ever had any closer. They would have jumped away, like... That's a load of missiles I used that fight though. We're only at 9. Kara Slide indeed. Let's go ahead and heal up. Yeah, getting hit in weapons is always a bad thing. 69. Let's see. We do have rock plating and iron blast to sell. The whole missile to sell as well. Artemis to sell as well. And basically we want to sell all of this and get better stuff here. Just please show me a store. That would be great. Cool. Reject. Yay, boarding is fun. Let's just let them in the room there. Don't care too much about that. Okay, at least we didn't get hit in the weapon system. Probably just vent the whole ship out so they don't destroy my systems. Oh, I did that wrong. Like, I target the empty room with the Artemis. Because I have it like swapped around here. Let's see if they surrender. They do surrender, but that's not a very good offer. In that case, we'll actually just use the Artemis then. Good stuff, though, right? Good stuff. Pilot took damage? What? What is this madness? I usually try to use my my doors well. Like if I can open up more doors to let in more space air, then I'll totally do that. That's a store. That's perfect. Perfect timing for a store. Sooner wouldn't be bad either. Could buy a combat drone. Only have 3 drone parts though. So no weapons there, no hacking either to help us with the weapons that we don't have. So could sell the rock plating. Or we could just keep it. I mean, it's not like we're in immediate need of those 40 scrap that it's giving me. If I would sell it. Let's just go ahead and repair to 20. Keep the rock plating. It's like probably sell it in the next store. I'm gonna hold on to the Iron Blast too because it might actually come in handy. It's got 2 power bars then. That way I don't have to depower my oxygen all the time. Could use 1 missile on the shield system. Okay, no shield hack then. If their shields are down, they might just die to asteroids. Which means that we don't have to use more missiles. It's a little bit risky because they might damage me now. Yeah, totally did 2 damage there. Or maybe only 1 damage, but they did damage this system. No, it was 2 damage. That's stupid. Never lucky, man. Not using the Iron Blast too? I guess not. Didn't even think about it. You're so smart, you should play this game. You're so nice and you're so smart. Yay! Do we go for the oxygen kill? I mean, it's crazy, and I don't think I can speed up the game. Although, maybe I could just download Cheat Engine right here, right now. I don't know. Let's go ahead and open up Google Chrome. Cheat Engine. Hopefully my computer doesn't crash because of that. Download Cheat Engine. This is totally not a virus. Yes. No, I don't want search manager. No, I don't. Go away. Okay, there's my cheat engine. Windows cannot access the specific device, path, or file. Oh, security alert. Oh no. What have we done? Access to file. Users downloads cheat engine was blocked. Remove the file to quarantine. Well, fine. Good thing for modern technology, not completely breaking down instantly. It also seems like I only dropped frames like during the intro screen so far. I don't think this is worth it. I mean, it's probably worth it, but I don't want to sit around and waste the time doing it. That's the thing. Like, they are losing air because it is a level 1 oxygen. It's just like whenever they dodge 2 shots in a row. I mean, we're getting weapons training, so that's good. Okay. No. Too many misses. They've gotten so much air back. Like, if we could have sped this up, like, it doesn't matter, like, eventually there's gonna be an instant where we're not missing a lot, and then they're losing a lot of air. And then, if they're losing a lot of air, we can actually proceed, but I don't think I want to spend the time just doing this, right? I mean, streamer, if you don't know what you're supposed to be doing or want to do, how are we supposed to know? I don't know. I'm gonna stick around until I get full weapons training, and after that, I don't know. I might just see how low their air is and then make a decision. We could also just Artemis down their oxygen, potentially start a fire, and then switch to Ion Blast and do exactly what we're doing currently. That'll get rid of some of their air already, but as Artemis charges, they're getting their air back. But I think the weapon training does help out to make this more consistent. Like, I'm usually not one to sit around for like hours to get one crew kill. I usually like to spend my time on like doing more than just the one fight. But in this case, I think this is fine. They're losing a lot of air. When do we switch to Artemis? Probably right now, right? Maybe should have done it a little bit sooner. If they got one dude clone, that's already stupid bad. Alright, 6 fuel. I guess that's why we did it. Is it worth it? I don't know. Probably yes. Let's go to the store then. And there is a weapons pre-igniter to pre-ignite my weapons that I don't have. There's a Helver beam too. And a whole laser 2 as well. Pre-igniter. I mean, we can probably sell enough that we can afford the pre-igniter, but that leaves us with nothing else. Let's get rid of the whole missile at least, and the rock plating. Could sell the Ion Blast too. And even Artemis. I mean, we have like 54 more scrap. So we have like 163. So we can buy that and have 43 scrap for nothing. And then I guess we could have a pre-ignited Artemis. Basically, that's it. We could get Halberd Beam and hacking. That's probably better. Leaves us kind of open. And we only have 3 drone parts. It's probably the best option though. What if we sell long range scanners? We can have a pre-ignited Halberd Beam, but then... oh, it's so bad very soon. I mean, if we buy that pre-igniter, we have like 24 scrap. Then we would have to sell that and that to get the Halberd. Because then 24 plus 15 plus 19. 24 plus 15 plus 19. Can't even buy the Halberd if we do that. Right? Well, I guess the best option then is the Halberd Beam and hacking. We would have to sell this for that, unfortunately. That's still pretty good though. Probably have to buy the drone parts. Maybe I should have repaired one less and then get one more drone part. Like, just makes us so reliable in hacking. The Halberd Beam is kind of slow. Usually you have the Zoltan Shield to help out when you're playing Zoltan A as like a defense, so you can use the Halberd Beam even though it's kind of slow. But we don't have a Zoltan Shield to protect us. I mean, do we even go for an asteroid field? Ay, 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 ay. Might save as a hacking drone. A beam and an ion. Well, let's go ahead and hopefully not lose our Halberd Beam. Nice. Nice. Hit them with an asteroid, please. Cool. That they lost their drones somewhere at the beginning of the fight to an asteroid was pretty nice. We also have weapons training, right? I mean, not entirely. We weren't completely fully weapons trained, but that does make the Halberd a little bit faster too. Slightly. It's still a slow weapon, no, but it's better than no training. That's what the Ion Blast was good for, the weapons training. I mean, if we hack the weapons, we can shoot before they can. Not sure if that's good. They will not get away if we hack them. They have an extra point in shields, that's kind of dumb. Please don't hit the weapons. Oh, I thought it was going for the weapons. Oh yeah, that's fine. I mean, this shot was coming in right here, so it kind of looked like I was going for the weapons. Do we get hacking up or weapons? Both are really valuable. I definitely don't want to lose the weapons though. Like, seeing 2 shields is going to be tough for level 1 hacking. Sleep suit doubled doesn't matter, I think. So we're mostly safe here. Not going to use any hacking. Their drones are mainly the issue. The weapons aren't that bad. Maybe just go in shields. Whew, not even an extra point in shields. So we need to fire the Halberd like 13 more times. So that's like 6 more fights? Maybe less. And then we're level up. Let's just go for the exit now. I mean, I think getting a fight and then getting the fleet doubled is probably worth it. Civilian is probably better than Zoltan, because we don't want to find Zoltan shielded ships with a Halberd beam. Definitely have to hack shield now. It's a defense too. That should be okay. Yeah, I didn't lose my drone. Don't hit my weapons, okay? I think I want to take out their weapons. Okay, if I was a little bit sooner, I might have been able to stop that missile. Their FTL is still delayed, so that's good. We also took down 2 shields with a level 1 hack, which is kind of lucky. One drone part back is very convenient. There is a store, but we probably shouldn't be going there. Let's get level 2 hacking done. Which is probably what we should be using against level 2 shields. This fight is completely safe. Might even get a crew kill then because of the clone bay. If they have 2 dudes, they board with 1, we almost beat them up, and then the second one. Well, you know how it goes. We just need to not kill him, but get him very low on health. So I'm pretty sure they only have 2 crew. It's only in like sector whatever. It's not very late. $13 that's quite low enough. Now we can probably just swipe like this, just in case they have a level 2 clone bay. But then if they have an extra point in shields, which they probably do, we're still not getting the level 2 clone bay down, which is just highly unfortunate. Aye. They're even stunning my dudes in the shields room. That's no fun. How am I gonna get the kill now? Because, like, probably just take out the teleporter. I don't think they will be able to clone in time. It's a high level cloner. Or maybe the Halberd is just that slow, I don't know. Crap. That wasn't very good then. The human is alive, well. I mean, it's tough to get a crew kill with a Halberd beam, so we tried our best, I would say. They offered 1 drone part, which is not terrible, but definitely take more money than that. The most no stream. Hey Pokesprouts. Not sure what you mean. I'm very much a live streamer. A live streamer or a live streamer? Probably just get power. I kind of like the buffer pointing weapons, but it's... so far it hasn't really had any use. No pause, no victory, no SRL. Hey Gus for Gus, thanks for the beer. Yay, they didn't hack my shields or my weapons. Okay, that's nice then. Somehow that's also on fire. We're not getting super lucky with the fires here, I would think. Oh yeah, that does nothing. We need the hacking up in order to do anything. The ship has way too many offenses, like, even with doing 2 damage to the weapons is completely just not cool. Still take tons and tons of damage even with their crap being down. Why is this on fire? But yeah, them having a missile is just kind of bad. They were disabling my hacking, my weapons. But because of the weapons buffer, it wasn't that terrible, but I have to wait every time for hacking in order to do any damage, which is really bad. So getting a heavy laser shot on top of that Helmer beam would be very nice. So we can still do maybe some damage in between the hacking, or do a little bit more damage as we're using the hacking too. Because we might just land that heavy laser shot into the weapons as well, then we might have been able to take more of their weapons offline, which would be way more safer. What do you mean O2? I turned off my oxygen by, well, because I wanted to, because I didn't want the fires to be spreading like all over the ship, because I knew the fires were in like this room and over here. I didn't want to have everything set on fire. So that's why I didn't power the oxygen. And my crew wasn't dying off the lack of air, and the oxygen system itself wasn't disabled, so I could always just turn it on if I wanted to. This could be a rock blue option. So if we want to use hacking as well as the Helmer beam, as well as 1 shield layer, that means we need to use 6 energy, which we can. Just in case it's not the rocks. Alright, actually that's perfect. They're still gonna fire their missile though, there's no way I can take it offline. Like 2 damage to the weapon system only takes this offline. So I don't know how perfect that is anyway. 3 damage is kind of rough. Hermes missile OP. Oh, they missed my weapon system. Nice, not taking those 3 damages and also not losing the weapons. Whew, that is just better than losing it anyway. It would have been better if this was the rock event. Are we supposed to take less than 4 damage in this fight? I would say yes. We can also take this down the store. That's probably safer. It's gonna burn more fuel and it's gonna advance the fleet a little bit farther, but this Nebula jump is probably worth the repair sooner. Let's get rid of this. I thought it was a boarding drone, but it's only an anti-personnel drone, which is not as expensive. Doesn't get you as much money when you sell it. Let's get the drone parts. Maybe save 40 scrap. Would really like to be able to just buy a heavy laser 1 if I see one, or even burst laser 1, or basically anything. If we get another beam, that would be great as well, because that means that we're probably one-shotting most of the ships. Nearby sun, asteroids. Not sure if I like it too much. Let's go ahead and repair a bit more. Drones and the missile, which probably I won't be able to disable the missile. Well, actually they only have a 1 power weapon next to that. Ouch, they hit my hacking system. Alright, that was only a 1 damage missile then. They only have 2 power in their weapons totally. What? Now we need to wait on hacking again. Which kinda blows. Maybe disable the shields. Well, they're dead anyway. Doesn't matter what I targeted. I mean, in the first volley I could have also just targeted the shield, then I could have done damage without the hacking, but still would have taken a lot of missiles if I did that, I would feel like, so there's just not really a good reason to do that. Asteroid field could save me a drone part. Potentially, hopefully no offensive drones. Okay, that's fine. We don't need to use a hacking drone then. Put you guy on shields, hopefully that doesn't get ionized. Thanks, asteroids. Now we're out of shields, like what? First the missile and then the ion, of course that's great. That's perfect. It's absolutely brilliant. Then you think you have 2 shields against a ship that has no shields, no cloaking, and a missile and an ion, but then the 2 damage missile hits your shields, and then they ion the shield. That's just brilliant. Absolutely perfect. Can go back to the store, but there's nothing useful. Oh well, what do you do when there's nothing useful? You just take nothing. Don't hack my hack. Hacking my shields, that's pretty bad. No! I needed my hacking, man! No. Do I just do a level 1 hack? I think not. Okay, that's a little bit safer, but I could still hack my shield. It's like hacking the shields and then landing the heavy laser shot into the hacking system that I needed. I mean, it's kind of bad when you're relying on both hacking and... Like, I need hacking and weapons both to work. Because otherwise I can't do anything. At least we have an NG repairing. So there's that. We got some money, so that's nice. Offered services, yeah. My services aren't equipped enough. Oh, another shield hack, that's perfect. Just charge this twice and then hit me in the... No? Might just not use a hacking drone. Which might be a bad idea. As long as we're dodging those missiles, that's perfect. Nice, well at least they're now dead. That wasn't too bad, only took 2 damage. 6 drone parts left, that's cool. 1, 2, exit. We have plenty of hull. We have plenty of money. Ay ay ay. Those weapons, I mean, they're not that terrible. Could potentially take a damage. Let's just start in the weapons then. No. I mean, 3 fuel is nice, but just offer me a weapon or something. Oh, wait, that's a fire. Well. Let's just see what their crew is. It's a... Well, we did a lot of damage to their ship anyway. It's probably not a crew kill. Potentially. Not really. I'm just gonna get 1 more point in weapons too, so we don't lose that. Maybe even an extra point in hacking too, like... Protecting the hacking would be great. All those buffer points. But I feel like we need them. We're making good money though, so that's great. Got a ton of money in those few jumps. Scouting the sector in the last jump is not very useful. Just fight them, hack the shields. Instead of getting all those buffer points, we could have had like level 3 shields too, which might have been more useful. Nice dodges then. I think I have to take out the weapons. Good evasion. Automated reloader. It's gotta be worth the money, right? Plus it might be actually valuable to our setup. We did get full weapons training. And then we have the reloader. So that's a pretty quick halberd beam then. Could use some fuel. Firebomb. Could even power that. NG or NG and then a red sector. Forced red sector or forced green. Let's go for forced green. But first, show me the money. Might even go for like all the nun fights. Because we have an NG, we have a rock, we have hacking. We have advanced hacking even. This turns out to be a fight anyway. Nice dodges. Mr. Fold Up Gorilla is raiding with a party. Thanks for the raids. How was your stream? Contact the NG. Give them nothing? Oh, we got an NG. Combat NG. That's great. Didn't had one of those. 12 hours of battle, bros. Halberd beam is cheating? Well, I don't agree with that, because the halberd beam is actually kind of slow. We have no cloaking or Zoltan shield to protect the halberd beam, so if we get hit in weapons or we get hit in hacking before we're getting to do this, we're kind of screwed. So like we're wide open. Missiles all the way. Well, I ran out of missiles. Sell drone parts? No. Selling drone parts in an NG space feels bad. That's a weapon setup. Can probably disable the burst one. That's about it. I do have double reloaders, however. Oof, that was a lot of dudes in the room, but not anymore. I think I'll just kill him. I don't trust any of this. Let's give them nothing and turn on our oxygen again. Don't believe there's any breaches on my ship, right? Just had the oxygen turned off for a while. Yeah, the firebomb during that fight didn't really offer a whole lot. I guess it's better than not having anything as an option. But that burst laser 3 was kind of wrecking us. Yeah, reloaders are not something I would usually buy. I actually got this reloader for free, and we had an Ion Blast 1 or Ion Blast 2 earlier, and I got a lot of weapons training off of that. So like my dude is weapons trained because of the Ion Blast Mark 2, and then we got a free reloader, so that's pretty good. Free reloader is definitely not something you wanna pass up. Flak 2, well, we could do Flak 2 halberd beam. Have a laser 2. Either one of these is decent enough, I guess. Still leaves us wide open with our defenses. Like slow weapons. Charge time wouldn't be so bad on the Flak 2. Well, mostly enemy weapons are still gonna fire before our Flak 2, even if we have reloaders. Triple reloaders and a bunch of Flak, yeah, that's good. Especially Flak 1s. But if we use Flak and halberd, that kind of works as a setup. And we don't need to use hacking as much anymore. But then if we get the heavy laser, we will definitely have to rely on hacking to hack down shields, and heavy laser might be doing a ton of taking out weapon systems or doing a lot of damage to shields if we want to. But yeah, I don't know. One of these. How much is an upgrade even? 75? I guess we can afford this plus 75, but not that plus 75. But then we're not even having a repair or fuel. What? I don't know if I like this at all. Might just buy the ion bomb. Screw everything about this store then. Let's get the backup battery maybe. And get the engines up. So we can use the battery there. The ion bomb will help to just make sure that enemy weapons are going to stay down. We can use halberd beam and then ion bomb. Scrap this ship. Maybe we'll just ion bomb their shields then. It's probably the fastest way to get rid of those. Yeah, hit the shields and then ion them. This is extremely bad. Probably should have targeted the shields. I don't want to stay here really with the Halberd Beam and the missile. Like, we would have had no shields against that, which would have sucked hard. Could have maybe ion bombed their weapons down after that again, but I don't know. Yeah, I'll rather take the surrender than take a bunch more damage. Like, I think we just repaired the store to 20 as well, which basically is just non-existent anymore. Yay, we got only 1 damage. Got a ton of fuel. That's great. Now if we went out through this way as well as that way, this will be out of air sooner. Maybe 1 more power would be great. But having a spare 50 scrap is not bad either. I mean, we don't really need the power, right? Beam weapon, yeah, totally do that. Take another jump and then a store, which hopefully is not gonna get me damage. Oh nice, another 6 fuel. Now we're actually stocked on fuel. Wasn't expecting that, because we were actually low at the beginning of the sector, right? There's cloaking, mind control, flak 1. We could go flak Halberd Beam, or we could go double ion bomb. Double ion bomb. Imagine that. Let's do it. Ion bomb is OP. You heard it here first. Flak Halberd attack is GG. No man. No man. We need ion bombs. Like, if we hack their engines, we can actually ensure that the ion bombs hit. And we can do 4 ion damage to a single system, which basically takes offline every single weapon ever. And then, like, we can do that twice. Like, we can even take down shields with it. We can take down... That's crazy. Except the missiles, yeah. I guess the missiles will stay up even when we're ironing them down. Because FTL things. And we can use our advanced hacking, hopefully. Senses for 11? Fine. Yeah, I can iron down weapons twice with double ion bombs, which basically takes them offline for a very long time, basically until they're off of cooldown, when, yeah. So then, yeah, it's great. It's going to consume a lot of missiles if we do use them a lot. I think we don't need refueling. Cool, that's a 4-shot setup. Power up the FTL charge. Might have to leave this. This could be 4 damage to our hull, which is really bad. Especially if it's in the weapon system. Let's go ahead and fix the weapons up then. Nice dodges, carried. Should be able to shoot this. Got him. See, all the weapons are offline. Basically the shields should be offline as well until we can fire the halberd, right? Don't resist, they could have died. They resisted again. 2 resist. I mean, their FTL is delayed, but it's kind of dumb. Because their FTL charging. Got him. 5 missiles, 6 fuel. I think we have to take that. We just need the missiles too much. I mean, I was hacking their engines, so that's why their FTL was delayed. And then we ion bomb down. Maybe I didn't need to use ion bomb on the piloting then. Well, just to be safe, I guess. Yeah, NGs fix it fast, that's true. Probably just get a 1 power. We could also go for like shield hack still. Like, that's probably better anyway. To go for shield hack and then use the ion bombs to get it with the halberd beam. Or maybe just use the ion bombs as like weapons buffers. In case of getting hit in the weapons. All of these ships have cloaking, that sucks! That's a short cloak, but still it sucks because of the missile. Okay, that's fine. Okay, took off all the weapons. Offline all the weapons. They have only 1 shield. Stupid flare did me 1 damage. Maybe I should have waited on hacking to use that beam. Would have killed them if I waited on hacking. They probably just cloak right now. No, it's fine. They probably won't cloak. What? My halberd beam, man! Fine. That sucked. I barely wasn't able to fire my halberd beam before they cloaked. Hey Imp, thanks for the GLHF. Yeah, being able to land the ions guaranteed by hacking engines is also very strong. But then again, we can do the beam, which basically takes out all of their piloting, or most of it. Okay, which is also pretty nice. Double reloaders, double reloaders. I should probably save for more shields. If anything. If anything. Giant alien spiders are no joke. Leave them alone. 2 missiles for 8 fuel. Well, we don't need that. Currently. Hey Dark Alorian, no victories. I didn't play the Dark B yesterday. Because you left anyway. Double NGs. Maybe I should not use as many drone parts. Yeah, giant alien spiders are fine if you have a clone bay. It's a drone part, but we can take much more money than that probably. Why is the beam in sync with this still? Like, that's just crazy, crazy, crazy. Why can we not dodge anything, and why did I not put an NG on shield? We totally would have avoided 1 damage if I put an NG on shield. Like, what an idiot streamer gamer. If you constantly lose, you're doing it correct. Well, if you constantly lose, at least you're consistent. Which is kind of difficult to do in this game. To get consistency. Because there's RNG involved. I think we will use a hacking drone. We could take the offer and leave right now, not take any damage. Basically get 4 missiles too. I'm gonna take that. Like, I don't want to take those 2 missiles or lasers. Give them fuel. Reactor upgrades. It's not terrible. We can upgrade our shields now. Which is probably just what we're gonna do then. Which is a decent time for getting a shields upgrade. Alright, probably just shield hack. Beam that. Iron that. Maybe I can hack a little bit sooner too, but it probably doesn't make too much of a difference. It's kind of unfortunate even our 3 shields don't protect us here, but this time I think I'm not gonna take the surrender. I might not even use a bomb then. Like, their weapons are offline. Well, most of them at least. Probably just put this dude on shields then. Oh, come on! What? How did they manage to damage me still? Well, we have 30 missiles. We're basically getting more and more missiles, so that's good. Don't really expect to take much damage except for the missile. That missile might be a little bit hurtful. Okay, we dodged the missile, it's fine. No, I think we just get the kill. We already have 2 NGs. We just want the money. My Iron Bomb is gonna take offline all of their weapons, and it cannot miss because they have no piloting. So there's the weapons down. We just need to wait for hacking, then we just use the Halberd Beam and then they're dead. Wait, I kind of like the idea of having double Iron Bombs because it's not something you would always do, or definitely not something you would see often. But I think it could work out with like current setup in current year. So that's them done. Got 1 missile back, 1 drone part, and 49 scrap. That's definitely better 1 NG. Definitely better. Civilian or slug? Definitely go for civilian because slugs suck. You finished your book. Good. I don't... Kinda want to go for the store. Then again... I don't know if I want to take 2 fights and then the store. Probably just the 1, because we're kind of low on hull. I don't want to take 2 fights and then the store, and this is even a fight where they have a Zolden shield. I mean, we have double shield, so it should be protecting us kind of nicely. Don't hit our weapon system. Okay, fine. That might not have been necessary to use that one bomb. We actually haven't taken any damage, just the small bombs. Might just wait for hacking again and then we should be getting the victory. But yeah, it's just nice to land ion bombs in a weapon system and just completely wrecking that. Mantis, I think we need money. I don't really care too much about a Mantis on my ship. I'd rather have 56 scrap, to be honest. Aren't drone parts more valuable? Maybe. I mean, maybe I could have not hacked, but used the ions in the shields and then... But I think... No. Maybe we could take one more jump and then the story might be able to buy hacking or cloaking of some sort. I mean, we still have 5 drone parts and we only started with 0 drone parts, so like... Aye, double missiles, man. Need pilot too. This might be hurting a little bit much. No, they fired both the missiles. We dodged them both. This is an amazing pilot. He got like 3 dodges already and he's just in the room for like a second. Insane. That's it. Just go fix the ship up then. Another 41 scrap. Like, we're taking very little damage because, well, basically those 3 dodges here were 6 damage that we didn't take. We'd have been at 1 hull. I would have still been fine with being at 1 hull because we're gonna go to the store right now anyway. And we do have enough money for cloaking too, so could buy cloaking and a repair, which is perfect. There is cloaking. Could also buy a pike beam, but let's just get cloaking done and repair. Now with the cloaking and the hacking and this weapon setup, I think we should be looking pretty good for the end game, which basically is the next couple of sectors. We just need maybe a bit more repair, but since we have cloaking, we shouldn't take too much damage again anyway. Like, we should be mostly fine with this amount of hull with cloaking. So we can probably cloak that, maybe both at the same time. %5 chance to get hit. Take that out. Okay, they're back on their ship. They probably won't dodge that because they have no pilot, but I'm not gonna take the 4 missiles here because we have 26 anyway. It's like we're barely using the ion bombs, but they're really nice to have. And that's what I kind of like. Like they're so high impact. Like whenever they hit, they just take out assist them completely, and even if one of them misses, then we could still, like, well, use the other one. Which is nice. Five drone parts though. Yeah, 4 iron damage will disable 2 shield layers. So if we hit both of them in the shield, we could actually take down 4 shields. Which is kind of crazy. And if we have double, well, we have 1 reloader and fully weapons trained dude. Does make them slightly faster. Not sure what I'm trying to do here. Yay, 5% dodge. I guess we're doing it like that, but I'm still using a drone part, I'm still using 2 ion bombs, so is that worth it? I mean, it's kind of fancy doing it like that, but that's... It costs missiles and resources. But it's fine, I guess, because we do have them. We got 2 missiles back and a drone part, well that's perfect. Good night, Goblin. Win the video game. I'll try. I think engines and power. Like so many times we're shuffling power, but that's good. I mean, shuffling power means that you have options, right? You don't have to have like everything powered the whole time. It's just a bit of management. They're hacking down my shields. Well, they have 1 iron. So I think we're mostly fine here. Yeah, they do have the mini beam as well. 1 iron and a mini beam. And an ion bomb too. We can dodge the ion like... What? Am I stupid? Oh, come on. Fine. We shouldn't have taken that damage. An expert level dodge. Thanks. I'm so good at this game. Yeah, at least we had 100% cloak on the missile now. Well, that fight should have had no, like, they shouldn't have damaged me. I'll take the distress. But yeah, we dodged the missile anyway with the cloaking. And their ion bomb didn't fire because our ion bomb is faster. Yeah, let's just bring him back, take 5 damage. No? Okay. Demand the surrender of their goodies. Yay, no defensive drones. I don't think we'll take damage here either. Mark my words. Don't think they'll get away either because their pallet is going to be distracted with all of these repairs. Eight iron damage. Can't even stack that high, but whatever. Maybe I didn't need to do that. Probably not. 1, 2, 3, 4. Seems good. Let's take the store. Maybe there's another ion bomb. Burst 1, heavy laser 2. Well, it's not an ion bomb. Let's get the drone parts then and the fix. Do we buy missiles? Probably not, to be honest, but whatever. This is not your regular run. Defense run, okay. 1, 2, 3, probably, and then the exit. Yeah, that seems good. Yeah, I think it caps at 5 as well. You can only get your system ionized for 5. So just cloak the missile. Do we even use a hacking drone here? Probably not. At least we hit one of them. Took the missile offline too, so that's perfect. Can probably hit another halberd while that is ionized. Stop the resist, man. I mean, not using the hacking now, it does cost us way more missiles. Like, we're burning them like mad. But I should probably hit this before it's off of cooldown, so that way it just stacks, so I don't need to use 2. So that way we can have all the shields down at the same time. That's probably better. 2 missiles back, but I only used like 20, so could have been better that way. Hacking is so powerful, yeah. I kind of like having the ion bombs against Zoldan shields too, because they will get rid of them. Double heavy ions though, but not as heavy as my ions. Trying to escape? I don't think so. Should probably disable their weapon system, because if both of these hit, then I have no shield against the... Well, I guess I still have 1 shield left, so it's not even that much of a problem, so let's just not. And even switch weapons around, which is fine. 2 drone parts offered, but not a lot of money. Just wait for the money then. Money, 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 money. That'll be fine. Let's do a bit of damage here. Kill a little bit a ship there. Get a little bit of monies. Get out of there. Take another jump and then dive the exit, which is fine. So that's 4 shields, but we can hack down 4 shields with level 3 hacking. That's not really a problem. Could be double rewards too. I still have a pilot up. I mean, we're mostly fine, like, we're mostly safe against the ship, so we could probably just wait on the hack and then halberd again. Which is not too bad. I mean, it's kind of a slow fight that way, but just whatever. Take out their mind control. 7 missiles, 2 drone parts. I think money. That's what's on my mind. Money in a store. Burst laser Mark II. Well, that's not quite an ion bomb. No mind control for us. We could also just be unconventional and buy the crew teleporter instead. Like, options. I mean, it would be kind of crazy not to buy a burst laser too, right? I know, I know. Let's buy all the drone parts. Probably don't need more missiles. Don't need more fuel, don't need more repair. Yeah, I'm sorry for buying the burst laser too. Just when you're trying to do like something different than FTL and it works out, and the game just tempts you to buy a burst laser too. Feels bad, man. But nah, the burst laser 2 is actually really nice because we could use that to lower shields too. Like, that's 3 shots plus the Halberd beam. We can also use like everything at the same time if we get like weapons 8 eventually, maybe. So not bad, not bad. So do we care about this? We can probably get the kill against the ship. It's gonna cost like drone parts and missiles. Not really ideal. Don't really want to use many drone parts and missiles against ships like this, because we'll only get like 1 fuel. But then again, we're kind of already committing 1 drone part and 1 missile. Might as well stay and get the reward for that. Collect the flak, mostly fine. Dodge the thing. We have shields for that. Alright, didn't use more than the initial 1 drone part, 1 missile, which I think is not terrible. It's not a great trade, but basically we could have stayed here for free, and we've already decided at the beginning to use a drone part and a missile to be safe against damage, so wasn't much of a trade. Rebel stronghold, fine. Yeah, whole laser is like 14 seconds and Pike is 16. Fire beam is the most fun beam. Maybe it is, but I'm not very good with using the fire beam. So I'll probably just ignore the store. We do want to find this Rebel stronghold special event where the Rebel flagship prototype is. But I don't know if we'll find that. Cloak the missile and then we should be fine. Hopefully it's level 2 piloting or lower. No, it's level 3 piloting. If we use the bombs against the shield, they might just miss. So what if we just use 1 now? And then we wait a little bit? When the ion stack is still going. And then we can use the other one to just stack on top of that. And now they'll have their shield down for way longer because I didn't shoot both at the same time. I could have easily missed my shots though, which would have made it kind of bad. You would actually love a beer right now. Cheers. Hopefully low level. Low level piloting, please. Yes! I mean, I guess their shields aren't down longer. But it does help. What? You have an iron bomb? Heresy. I'm only allowed to have iron bombs. I'm the king of iron bombs. You want to grab one too. So 153 scrap. I think we should consider getting the weapons up at like 190. So both of these could be the Rebel flagship prototype. Sell missiles, nope. Selling missiles and rocket, shaking my head. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3. That doesn't connect. What? Do it? Well, we do have quite a few bombs, and I don't really plan on using them all, but I don't really need 45 scrap too much. We could probably do with like a mind control system too. Like we only have like 5 crew members, which is not the most. But we're managing just fine with rocks and NGs. It's actually not a bad crew. That's a store. This could have been maybe the flagship, but I don't know. How come I'm using the rocket? Well, I just randomized at the beginning of the stream, and I got the ship, and now I'm using the ship. But it's fun to play. It's fun to play different types of ships every now and then. Just not always playing Stealth-A, or like not always playing Lanius B, or not always playing Zoltan C. It's also fun to just do different things sometimes. I'm probably not gonna use an ion bomb then. It's also fun to not like always buy lasers and use them, but sometimes just use the ion bombs, because they can actually work somehow. I'm gonna jump back here, I think, because it could be the flagship prototype. Even though it's like 2 jumps that I do for like a very shitty reward, but fine. Stealth V is pretty much the worst. Are those the best ships? Well, Stealth-A is definitely better than the Rock-A. But whatever is the best ship is probably just up to personal choice. They have a lot of ions, but yeah, I think Stealth-A and Lanius B are among the strongest in the game. I should have probably not done this. They have so many ions, like double charge ion and an ion blast. Plus a halberd beam. That could actually be a very effective weapon setup. Especially with the cloak they have too. They could just stack so many ions on top of each other. What the fuck am I doing? Well, at least I can use the halberd again, but... Or can I? Maybe they'll get their shields back. That's crazy. I just used the halberd beam before their shields were gone. And now they're getting their shields back, probably. This stupid long cloak is screwing me over. I mean, my misplays are screwing me over. But then again, they didn't get their shields back even. So hopefully this is what I'm looking for, otherwise this sector could have been better. Alright. I think look around. I think hacking shields is still the better choice than using the ion bombs for shields, because using 2 ion bombs to lower the shields only takes them down for like 2 halberd swipes maybe. And having the hacking will make sure that I use way more or way less missiles. If I use the hacking on the shields, that is. %100% evasion. You can probably just collect them again when they're off of cooldown. Why they only teleport one dude back? They got split up. Yeah, if you have like 4 flags, then just go ahead and ooh, I was gonna say 5% chance to get hit for like all 3 of those. Whole missile, wow. Fine. If I would have powered my engines, we would have taken no damage there, but taking 1 damage is fine. That's a good event, and we got the fleet delay. So we can take this jump and then that jump and then the exit, which is still really good. Oh, we only need like, what? We need weapon 7 to use this, not even weapons 8. I thought I needed weapons 8. So now we can actually use the burst laser. I mean, I could have already used the burst laser instead of the ion bombs, which might have been better in certain situations. Because that could have saved me some missile usage, but then again, we have a ton of missiles anyway. So I guess we're fine. Burst laser 2 OP. Well, I haven't used it once and I've already gotten to sector 7, so like, I don't know how OP it is. I don't seem to be needing it. I don't like that missile, so we're probably just gonna take it out with a burst laser shot. Okay, most of the weapons are offline. No need to use ions. It's that good that you don't even need to use it to win the game, yeah. So yeah, it's nice. Maybe we'll actually put it over here. So I protect it a little bit more by putting it on the left of the bar, so it doesn't get taken down when we take 1 damage in weapons. That's cool. Stop running away. Not my pilot, please. I'm stupid. Definitely could have prevented that NG from dying. Should have realized sooner that they were gonna die. Sorry, man. 27 missiles and rising. Rip fold up. Feels bad. He was a nice NG. But yeah, getting more crew would be nice now. But we're at the end of Sector 7, right? So that's... There were no stores in this sector, I believe. Or... Not that I remember. Yeah, let's just buy another NG. Let's just buy the more expensive NG then. Nothing happened, it's fine. Nobody's gonna notice the 2 behind the name. But yeah, the more expensive NG is actually trained on repairs and engines. So it's much better than having a combat trained NG, because like a combat trained NG is like, well, something you don't even want, or like it's so useless because you don't want to use NGs for combat anyway, and then they're still super weak even with the training. It doesn't make any sense. Double empty jumps, come on man, just give me a store. Prepare to fight the rebel ship, hack the shields. So we already know what we're gonna do before the fight starts. Okay, let's see how we can handle this better than last time. Potentially. Should probably send more dudes over there then. How did my IM miss? Alright, they got scared away. What an evasion they have. Crazy. Stop boarding the piloting. It's maybe gonna suck. You know what we could possibly do? We could possibly do an oxygen hack on the flagship. Therefore we're killing all the crew, and therefore we're getting a decent time in phase 3. Because if we don't kill any of the crew, like with the Hilbert beam, it's gonna be kind of tough to kill the crew. It's gonna kill the ship before anything. So maybe an oxygen hack, and then just a couple of ion bombs into their missiles and into their oxygen too, so that they'll lose air real fast. I think that could be a really nice strategy here. Whole missile, yeah, I don't need that. No stores, well. Beep, 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 beep. Oxygen level 2 as well. I have no power for these shields, but that's basically just buffer points. Until I get the power, I guess. Maybe I'll get the power. Pretty good. 49 scrap. So that repair is overtaken. That's not very nice. There's not really... I mean, this could be a store maybe, and that's might be overtaken if we're taking the flagship here, but then again, like, yeah, just take the fight, I guess. It doesn't matter. So let's go for the oxygen hack, see how that works out. Let's ion bomb down the missiles so they don't shoot us quickly, that we can not cloak them. So yeah, that should be nice. Probably just put the backup battery power in the hacking so we could just not worry too much about those powers being stuck down here. Sensor hack is fine. So let's see how this works. That's 95% evasion. 95%. Okay. Fine. Let's use the ion bombs here and here. They actually hit. Okay, that's good. Lost some of the shields, but those were extra anyway. I guess we can do with less evasion now. Look at how much their air is already drained. It's actually pretty insanely. We can just keep hacking them while it's ionized. Those missiles are never gonna shoot at some point. Not even once. The only dudes that are alive are in the med bay. This is kind of dumb though. Stop just hurting me! I thought I would have, like, I could have had the crew dead already, right? If I just... it feels bad. Must have done something wrong. Definitely doing something wrong here. I think that's what we should be doing now. We're gonna get wrecked by the incoming missiles though. Nope, we just dodged them because I powered my engines. Double miss, that's no good. They have such a high level oxygen, and whenever it's not hacked, it's just completely bad for us. Because they get like everything back. And having the double miss there is just completely dumb. See, they're getting air back so quickly that this actually might be a stupid strat. Like, they're losing air fast, but they're also getting it like super quickly back. And now we're not even getting the kill. It's like, maybe we should be hacking just regular shields. I mean, did we get any kills because of the oxygen hack? Maybe we actually did already get most of their crew dead. I don't know. I just think it's just not fun right now to stay here. And we took like way more damage than I even expected to. Like, this is just bad. Like, bad. Yeah, cloaking sucks. Yeah, fuck this, man. We weren't able to kill anything. We had such a good hack. Like, the sensor hack really was nice, but... Holy crap, this sucks. Why could we just not kill their crew? Like, I thought we had a good setup for this. Feels bad, man. Like, the ions and the hacking of the oxygen is just completely not working out for me. I feel just like I feel like an idiot. Why do we get triple ion? I mean, I thought we would have like an ideal setup for this kill. Just killing all the crew in phase 1 for free, but apparently no, it's not working out. And I don't really know what to do about it. Should I just kill the ship? Well, that's just what I did now. I can't be killing the ship when I'm like already hacking their oxygen, but then there's like 3 missiles incoming, and then I'd rather just start the fight over that way, because I just don't want to be taking unnecessary damage when I've already taken like 20 damage in phase 1 when I should be killing all of their crew, when I haven't killed any of the crew. It's just incredibly frustrating. Where are my shields? Where the fuck are my shields? Where the fuck are my shields? Just the stupidest hacks ever. Like, hacking hack. And now the weapons hack. Like, come on, man. Get away with your hacking. We can't even land our shots to their hacking system because screw this game. We're even having like 12 missiles. Like, why is everything falling apart in the final sector? I just don't understand this game sometimes. Like, I'm just about to lose to the flagship in phase 3 because they have all of their crew alive. Because I'm such a stupid idiot that I can't kill the phase 1 like crew, and yeah. It just sucks when you die in sector 8. Like, definitely you're just the biggest moron if you do that. Feels bad. Like, we've been having such a good time with this, and like with the ion bombs and everything, and now I feel like I'm gonna lose in phase 3 on the flagship, or like in sector 8. Just, I don't want to have that happen to me ever. Come on. It's like, it's just stupid that the repair next to the base is also just gone. Here we go for phase 2 then. I mean, we should be fine, but it's just, I just hate the fact that I lost like so much health in phase 1 and we didn't even kill any of the crew, so I'm still like worried about phase 3 because like I had such a good plan for phase 1 to just kill the crew in phase 1, but then it just didn't work out, and now because it didn't work out, we took 20 hull damage and we basically did nothing to their crew, which just sucks. But we should be doing fine. I just don't understand why anything is here. Why are my shields gone? We're ironing down like just about everything on their ship, and we're just getting completely screwed over. What is this drone swarm doing to my shields? We have 40% evasion. Oh, come on, man. Only took the 1 damage, but like... Fine. Let's get our pilot mind control and completely lose in phase 3. While like my ship is completely boarded with 20 humans. Yeah, we're probably gonna have to do like kidnap threats. Like there might not be any other way. I mean, double ion bombs might break their Zoltan shield, but they might also just miss. Oh, we have no doors. I should have got my doors upgraded. Rip the oxygen system too. Oh, come on! I don't think we can do this again. I mean, at least my weapons are online, so that's good. I think we got this. Save this dude. Everyone's alive. Oof, 1 health point. 1 health point. This sucks. This sucks. Everything is awful. Okay, maybe not everything is awful. Like, this should have never been like this close. We could have easily killed the crew in phase 1. I just... Game is bully. Anti-successful crew. Like, why does it have to be so hectic? Like, when you're... We were so chilled out during that whole run. Like, we had almost no fight that were completely awful. Like, we had such a decent time there, but somehow we managed to just almost get wrecked on the flagship. I just don't know. I mean, it's probably because I was trying to get a crew kill. But then again, phase 3 really sucks because we have no mind control. We have no mind control proof pilot. We have 3 rocks that are just unable to move around the ship very quickly. And then we have 2 engines which cannot fight. So phase 3 sucked. But at least the weapons carried through, I guess. That was awful. And that's why I wanted to kill the crew in phase 1, because that could have ended really badly. But hey, we won with double ion bombs. So that's something. Bum, 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 bum. I'm pretty sure I could have gotten the crew kill against phase 1 of the flagship, but just playing it slightly differently. I just don't think I misplayed too much, but just I was not really aware of like certain things, so they just got air back, and then somehow they didn't lose like mostly everyone that was not in the med bay. Everyone survived, which is not what I wanted. 56-47, well, it is a Rock A victory, which is always a good thing. It's so close to dying, so close. So close to getting absolutely wrecked in phase 3.